Well, I set up this little pup tent last night just because I had to grab my other tent, which is drying out in the sun, and the fly from over there where it used to be, just because the security bylaw enforcement people came by and told me I had to move it, or in the morning I would get a $200 fine. So the fly is drying up there, drying over there, and the tent is almost completely dry. And this little thing has almost the same floor space inside as the other tent, but the top isn't so high, so you're always hitting your head or your back when you're climbing out of it. But it's what you need, no more, no less. There's enough room in there to sleep in, and that's what's all important. Usually when you're sleeping, you're horizontal anyway. Yeah, the camp is winding down a little bit here. I don't have really much to pack. It's, you know, just get that tent over there and fold it up and put it away. Then I think maybe tonight I'll bring the tarp down and pack away all the cooking stuff. I'll do one more washing of dishes tonight. And oh, that reminds me, when I was leaving home to come on this trip, I didn't have any small package of dish soap, so I asked Cindy if she had something like that, and she says, you can use this. It's a little package of dish soap. And I thought, oh, grand. And she said, make sure you bring it back because it's part of a set. I said, okay. So every day at least once I went to do dishes while Kevin was here and after he was gone. And so far on this trip I lost $7 because I had stacked the 7 $1 coins on the coin box at the shower, and I figured out that I need just $3 to have a shower, not 10. Anyway, I had put $3 into machine, had my shower, and promptly picked up everything I had, but forgot $7 on the box. Of course, when I went back, it was gone. The other thing that I lost on the trip was my pillow. When I got to that liquor store in Nanaimo, I had to take the cooler and the box out of the front seat of the car so I could fold the seat forward to put the 6-pack of beer in the cooler back there, and of course the whiskey on the floor where the back seat's supposed to be. Then of course I put the cooler and the camping box back in and promptly forgot the pillow on top of the car. I don't know when it fell off because the car was packed to the rafters both in the passenger seat and behind me, so I couldn't see what was behind and where the pillow fell off or anything. Then when I looked around, there's no pillow. Now the third thing I would have lost on the trip would have been that little soap package, because last night I was so excited about coming down and lighting a fire and sipping on scotch. And so I dried all the dishes with the drying rag and a tea towel and promptly forgot the package of soap up at the sink. So I brought everything down, and one time last night I thought about, while I was sipping scotch there, I thought, you know, I don't remember bringing that little pack of soap down. And of course I promptly or immediately forgot about that idea because I was sipping on scotch. So this morning I had to go up because I had to go after I woke up. Hey guys. I went up there and I went to the restroom, and then I came right back down here and had something to eat. I had my breakfast. And after eating breakfast, I had some dirty dishes, and I thought, oh, where's the soap? So I looked in the box, the camping box. The soap wasn't there. I looked in the car. The soap wasn't there. The soap was nowhere. And I thought, oh, maybe it's still up there by the sink. So I walked up to the sink, and there was a woman there. She was washing or brushing her teeth or something, and I saw the little pack of soap, and the pack of soap was with her things, and I said, is that your little bottle of soap? And she said, well, no, it was here. I think my husband used it to wash his hands. I said, well, I forgot that here last night. I think it must have been 9 o'clock last night, and this was at 11 in the morning when I got back to it. Oh, I guess it was 10 in the morning. It was about an hour ago. And I was just so thrilled to get that back, because losing 3 things in one trip would have been just too much. Well, I guess I can start folding up this tent here, because it looks like it's still a little bit dampish. Still a little bit dampish. But it's drying. It's drying. A couple more hours in the sun should do it like dinner. Anyway, that's about all the battery I got left. And that's about it. Tomorrow I go home.
Fetwick. Fetwick.
Feckwick.
Fetwick.
Feckwick.